for external vice president. The reason I'm running is because I want to strengthen the ties that Fusion has with other organizations, including ESOs, Alianza, FSI. I strongly believe I'm qualified because of my experience already as board member this year. And how I will be EVP is to push forward for events and communication with other organizations outside of Fusion. Especially engineering, because I know we lost some ties to engineering this year. And I know there's like BMES should be, and yeah.
As EVP, more time is needed to extend external events like general meetings of other orgs and then like other meetings like the council and Alianza. So how will you balance this with your school work?
I'll definitely plan on my weeks on like a planner or something, like Google calendars weekly. Know like what time schedules I'm free for like studying, for social life, for Fusion, all that stuff.
Other than academics and Fusion, will you be having other like, time commitments?
I'm sure might have work like still next year, so.
Cool.
How are you planning to find more internship, volunteer, scholarship opportunities for members?
I would do my best to search like on campus and outside of campus for those things, internships, scholarships, and make sure to pub it out to general members because they will benefit from those things.
So what type of collaboration events do you have in mind for next year?
Definitely like professional events with like FSI, because I know we have a lot of like, graduating seniors this year, but I feel like they could have taken advantage of like the networking opportunities with FSI.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hey guys, here again. I'm running for you guys as future EVP. I know that I am not the most outgoing person out there. I don't find it easy talking to other people, newer people. Although I am willing to put myself out there, even because the title does entitle itself to be a little more outgoing than I'm used to. A big reason that I'm running for this is because I feel that connections are what is the most important to Fusion right now. That is what is going to get us seen by other organizations. As EVP, you are running to be the face of Fusion, and you have to represent who we are in one person. With that, I think what we need to start doing is starting to utilize FSI. Maybe they'll be able to help us, achieve that bigger event that we want. With the help of probably past EVPs, they will, because I know that this is a very time-consuming job. I will put in the time and effort to work the job, but I'm going to need help. I will admit that. Going to other clubs, I'm willing to do that myself, even if it's not Alianza. I want to be able to show that other organizations that we are willing to reach out and see eye to eye, hopefully establish connections between each other.
In what new ways are you going to utilize FSI?
Okay, so FSI. Okay, so one way that I would want to utilize FSI is, again, we are establishing that connection. We're rekindling it. With Dom, she has done the bowling tournament. We've done hopefully that poker tournament they're wanting to do. And maybe if we help them with that, they, in return, they would help us with probably events that we want to hold. Probably fundraisers that are in caliber with bowling tournaments or poker tournaments.
Well, what I did notice, like not this region's EVP, but also like past this EVP, they were very active during events like AIF and NSO in like approaching people and getting new general members. Like, how do you plan to do that? Do you have any ideas? Because you said that you weren't the best.
Yes, so yes, I do. Sorry. Okay. Yes, I do struggle with approaching newer people, and I probably don't give the best first impression, but so usually I will tag team a person to say, I would grab a friend, probably just walk up to the person and then kick them out, you know? It allows me to sort of be myself towards the other person because I have that little buffer. But once they're gone and once I start talking to that person, it is not a problem.
Okay, any last questions?
So you are running for 3 positions. If you were given more than one, which one would you choose?
My interest is follows IVP, President, EVP. One of the reasons EVP is my last choice is because it is very time consuming. I feel like right now, a lot of my classwork does take a lot of time.
What do you hope to get from this position?
What I want to get from this position is for me to grow my interpersonal skills, because I know I'm still not socially outgoing, but I feel like from EVP, I know that I'll be out there more, socialize more, and connect more with people.
Okay, yeah, definitely. It is something I'm looking forward to is growth in myself. But I really want to get out of having growth externally with Fusion. I think that is a key factor in which we do pride ourselves in. It is in our name.
Critique the current position holder.
Oh.
All right, so right now our current position holder has done a good job with establishing connections with other organizations and rekindling other connections. I feel like she tends to, how do you say it, not put her, she stresses herself way too much when she can't distribute that load. Even though her position does entitle her to be the external vice president, I feel like she can appoint other people and support the EVP because I know I'm going to need that support.
To add on to that, I know the current position holder could also given some of her duties to the president, because I know under the Constitution she could allow the president to visit P Council meetings, Alianza meetings. And besides that, I feel like more professional meetings with other works should have been put out.
Question? Derek?
It's at your involvement fair. You guys had to do the setup. I am an incoming freshman. I'm walking along the path that's going toward you guys. How will you approach me and pitch Fusion to me?
First things first, I would hand them the flyer. Okay. Well, first thing I would be like, hey, we are a Filipino and engineering organization. We are not exclusive, but it would benefit you if you were part of either one or the other. We would like to hopefully see you there. We do stuff like where we build. We are growing our connections year to year, month to month. We are hopefully going to show that we do have a cultural side, professional side, and a very social side.
me, I would approach them with a smile, direct eye contact, because you have first impressions everything. You gotta make them know that Fusion is like a happy like club to join. And then I would proceed to tell them like we offer programs in engineering, Filipino, and professional aspects. I would tell them what other things we do, like the mentorship program, the internship program, and also give them the flyers, see if they want to come out for NSO.
Scenario. Let's say Fusion and Alianza is selling, or they're both fundraising on the same day, but they both lack people to run both fundraisers. Who would you go support first? Who would you prioritize?
Okay. Definitely I would prioritize Fusion. I am first a Fusion member, and then following up, I am an Alianza member. I would allot more time for Fusion if they are being overwhelmed, and then make my way to Alianza.
I would also do the same thing because I know I'm external vice president, but Fusion should come first for the other Alianza orgs, but I'll make sure to balance it properly to the point where it's like 75% for Fusion and 25% for Alianza.
How do you plan on maintaining growing relationships with all of them?
Say again?
How do you plan on maintaining and growing the relationships we have with Fusion, not Fusion, with Alianza and DSOs?
So in order for me to show that all the other orgs that we are participating within them, I would try to go to most of them. I would like to see myself going to all the other meetings, but realistically, it can't happen. We all have stuff to do. I would try to probably bring other members from Fusion, not just myself, to establish that, hey, they're coming out and they're supporting us.
I would do my best to attend all the other organizations and let our general members know that these organizations exist, what they offer, what they do, and encourage them to come out so that those organizations know that we're being active in making connections with them.
We have time for one more.
What quality do you think makes you best equipped for EVP?
I think a quality that for me is that I'm willing to break through that shell. I've always wanted to break through the shell, but I've been reluctant to because I had no reason. Usually when I'm given a reason, I will do the task at hand, whether it is growing internally or externally. Pun intended.
Yeah.
I think the quality for me is just be willing to fail, because there's no doubt that everyone will fail. Like, I know for sure I'm going to fail at some point while being EVP, like doing external or something, because I'm still growing socially in all other aspects.